Day 197. We are about to leave the knoll. This place is freaking awesome. It was great because we had it all to ourselves as well. You know, I'm selfish. Totally am. We took a double zero here, very rare, but very rare opportunity. So why the hell not? Oh, kick-ass bench. Didn't even notice that. What? Got so much done. I feel antsy though. You know, I've just been off trail too long. Getting near the end, so much can change and happen. But I got a lot done, man. I made 50 something thumbnails. You have no idea how boring that is. Each one only takes a few minutes, but I had 50 something of them to do. So we're gonna drive through town. This is so awesome. Homespun and Doogie really hooked us up. We're gonna drive through town, pick up last minute supplies and whatnot on the way to the trail. Probably have breakfast somewhere. And then we just leave their car at the trailhead and they're gonna send somebody to go pick it up. I mean, wow. Makes our lives a lot easier. Getting around is such a pain in the ass when you only have feet and a heavy, heavy pack. Our packs are all heavy, they're huge. 4 days worth of stuff. We don't have to go that far, 4 whole days. I watered all their plants for them. We just got done cleaning the place up, you know, try to leave no trace, but we couldn't get our dishwasher to work. And we only found that out last minute, and I'm not going to do everything by hand. It's too late in the day we're leaving, so they were like, nah, just leave it in the dishwasher. We'll figure it out. Again, appreciate it. We have made it to the parking lot. We left Homespun and Doogie's car over there all locked up and whatnot. There's some hikers over here sitting. Oh, we're going to climb that little hill in front of us. We only really need to go a couple miles today to feel good. Ooh, picnic tables. We should take a little break. And we're off. Okay, we got a little hill to climb, and then, you know, we'll see how we feel after that, what time it is. It's only 12:30 now, so I guess we have kindle no fires. Ooh, watch out for that twig in front of you, crawler. We're back home. I know it does look like fall around here, doesn't it? Very autumny. Autumnish.
Can't cross that way either.
Ooh. There's some rocks propped up underneath it. Don't worry, it's safe, kids.
Did you go over all of them?
Oh yeah, one of them's a little loose.
That one is like it's right on the
The angle of the sun makes it feel like it's way later in the day than it is. Only 12:45. The angle of the sun makes it feel like it's 3 or so. We made it to the first shelter, only 2 miles in. I hear the water. Oh, we have good flow right here. There's another shelter in 3. Maybe we'll fill up and head that way. It's only 2 o'clock, so it's kind of early. But you know it is on the first day back. You're kind of lazy. Yeah, pretty steep. But less bouldery than we're used to, so far so good. But we all have like 4 days of food on our back, which is a bit more than we're used to carrying. I try to do 2 or 3 max when applicable. I'm glad we didn't stay at the last shelter. We kind of half joked about it. But it was only 2:30. And I wanted to get this uphill out of the way since we didn't do much today. It's hard for it to really beat you up. And the next shelter was only like 3.5 miles from it. Ugh. Where there will be water and flat spots. This first 0.8 takes us over 1,000 feet up, but after that it's pretty cruisy. And we're most of the way through that. Into a nice alpine bog. We're hoping that if we're quiet enough, we can spot a moose. Although I haven't seen much evidence of them. A few turds a couple days ago, but other than that, and the hoof prints a couple days back. Whew. But nothing recent. But hey, if I was a moose, I'd hang out in an alpine bog. Ah, nice. Okay. That was the climb for the day. Alley-oop. Bald Plate Mountain. Bald Pate. Pate. I believe that's a head, right? Bald head. I came across this kick-ass ladder. I was like, cool, to go first because I'm scared and I want to film somebody going down it. Well, really, he's decoy, the test dummy. He weighs more than me, so like if he survives, I'm guaranteed. Could you bounce a little bit right about now? Okay.
It's in there.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Thanks, man.
Is this a long ladder? For sure.
Yeah. I really appreciate it being there.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to come down that.
I appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
Careful, the leaves are slippery. It's been a joke for us for a couple thousand miles, pretty much. Somebody wrote in the comments once how slippery the leaves were. And we've been kind of making fun of it, but felt the need to mention that in the comments. And now I've made fun of it so much, it's like I'm destined to slip on a leaf and fuck myself up bad. But I keep joking. I wish it would stay like this. It's a nice downhill sidewalk. Alpine bog. It's so silent out here. I can hear that ringing in my ears. Not that tinnitus kind of ringing, just that ringing like after you go to a heavy metal concert and you come home. Whee! It's just too quiet. My pole is that-ish long. Hey, hold this for me. Like the sword from the stone. With the drinking pole from the mud. Yeah. Nice. From up there, we could see this blaze shining like a beacon. It's just nice to be able to boom. See, we haven't gotten many blazes since we've been here a bit, and I can see why, because these things are hard to blaze. It's not a hard trail to follow, but every once in a while there's a few different directions you can go. But I bet they all roundabout lead to the same place. Where the dead ends. Slow progress up. I like the big slab thing now. I'm fairly certain that I slept back there. Got there in the middle of the night. Or not in the middle of the night, but it's dark. Did not set up my tent. Was wet all night. Climbed this in the early morning. And somewhere up there I dropped my water bottle and it went all the way down. But it got caught right in these trees. During the day it is, I don't know, less impressive. Most things kind of are in the sunlight. Except that, where you can see forever. I feel like I can see the rays of the sun in the mist. Man, I punched myself in the face. Right in my lip. As I was leaning forward, my water bottle popped out of its holder and my knee punched it right into my face. I'm gonna give that lip. Woo-hoo-hoo. Got a little vertigo turning around. That freaked me out. There's an angle. We were just down there.
Oh.
Oh, they're giving us cute little metal baby ladders. Look at that. I'm going to take this with me. I've seen in games where this works. It's just going to fit in my backpack. Oh! That was so helpful. Somebody made this thing and carried it all the way out here. I appreciate the effort. I think it's just jammed into the ground. Hey, somebody needs to put a bridge here. You can't expect me to step over something that wide. Hikers could die in there. Or you could cowboy camp on a really bad day. Oh no, I'm imagining water flows. No, maybe not. Because look at the giant hole. Oh, you'd climb in there. Yikes. I can see pretty far back in. Oh, my light only penetrates so far into there. This one just kind of appears as though it's in the way. It's not at a particularly useful point, nor is it secured.
It smells burnt marshmallow.
Burnt marshmallow? I will eat one of those. I like them better when they're crispy black.
It literally smells like someone burnt a marshmallow and blew it out.
Those are my favorite kind. You burn it, you just eat the black part off, and then you burn what's left, and then you eat the black part off that. Yeah, this thing's just in my way. Well, it's not at all very steep down, but you know, it's got a lot of texture. Not very stressful or anything. We're going downhill pretty quick. I could deal with this. We only got a little over a mile to go before we get to the shelter that we plan on staying at. Well, taking a 00 is great for our bodies. It's not necessarily good for our minds. All of us felt a certain level of anxiety staying away from the trail for that long. I guess especially as you get near the end. And that anxiety didn't go away until just a couple miles ago. I got to get to a certain depth in the woods to, I don't know, feel safe again. But I get anxious when I'm away for too long as is. And too long is sometimes just a little more than 24 hours. I'm a fan of Nero's, coming into a place and maybe staying and then leaving the next day. Taking a 00, ooh, that feels like so much time. Even a full 0 feels like it takes forever. It just does. In the same place for too long, you feel like you're growing roots, which is kind of weird because you're not really all there all that long. But we could not pass up a free, awesome place to stay. Normally, if a place is free to stay, it's shit. You know, to stay at a free, awesome place for that long, you can't pass that up. It did a body good. Getting close. Hoping it's just us at the shelter, maybe some cool people we know. There's actually a heat map that shows you where the bubble on the AT is. And according to it, the main bubbles are already done, or way north is where the darkest red points are. Probably somewhere near the 100-mile. But the closest thing to a bubble back where we are just ahead of it. So there's still a grip of people behind us, amazingly enough. Oh, we still managed to run into familiar faces.